The early morning sun glinted off the tarmac as Flight 678 prepared for takeoff from JFK to LAX. Among the passengers boarding the first-class cabin was none other than Maya Henderson, a poised and powerful black CEO known for transforming broken companies into billion-dollar enterprises. She walked gracefully in her tailored blue suit, her aura commanding attention without needing to say a word. Her company, Viridian Tech, had just made headlines for a life-saving AI-powered diagnostic system. But Maya wasn't looking for headlines today. She wanted peace, quiet, and the comfort that a first-class seat promised. Before we continue, hit that subscribe button, turn on your notification bell to get notified for more, share to friends. Where are you watching from? Please tell us in the comments. We love seeing how far our story goes. She eased into seat 1A, nodded politely at the crew, and tucked her briefcase under the seat. A flight attendant offered her a lukewarm glass of orange juice without a smile or a greeting. Odd. She dismissed it. Maybe it was a hectic morning. But then came the menu. Rubbery chicken. Limp vegetables. Dry pasta. Maya blinked. "This is first class?" she asked calmly. The flight attendant shrugged. "It's what we have," she said flatly, without meeting Maya's eyes. "You can take it or leave it." Still calm but puzzled, Maya looked around. The white couple 2 rows behind her was offered fresh salmon with herb risotto and an artisan fruit platter. Their glasses sparkled with premium champagne. Maya's brow furrowed. "I'll have what they're having," she said with a controlled smile. The flight attendant smirked. "I don't think we have extras." That was it. The rest of the flight, Maya remained silent, composed, but deeply observant. Every interaction she had with the first-class crew, dismissive tones, curt replies, minimal service, stood in stark contrast to how others around her were being treated. And it wasn't just her imagination. She watched a young Latina woman seated beside her also ignored when asking for water. Meanwhile, the other side of the cabin buzzed with friendliness, attentiveness, and even laughter between staff and passengers. 5 hours later, when the wheels touched down at LAX, Maya stood tall. As the fasten seatbelt sign clicked off, she pulled out her phone and made a single call. "Meet me at the gate with HR and legal," she said. "We have a situation." The crew began their usual post-landing duties, still unaware that their routine day was about to take a dramatic turn. The manager of the first-class team, a woman named Colleen, glanced briefly at Maya but didn't say a word as she passed. Maya waited until the aircraft doors opened and calmly walked off. At the terminal, a small team in dark suits waited, HR director, corporate lawyer, and 2 regional supervisors. Their expressions shifted when they saw Maya's face. She didn't need to say much. She simply pointed back at the plane. "Pull the service logs. Interview the crew. I want every report on my desk tonight," she said. Within minutes, airport security and internal flight personnel were quietly pulling the first-class crew aside. Passengers noticed. Phones came out. Whispers followed. Something was happening. In a private airport lounge, Maya sat across from Colleen, the crew manager, who had been hastily escorted by security. Colleen still wore a veneer of smugness, as if certain this was just a misunderstanding. "Do you know who I am?" Maya asked gently, but with an unmistakable edge. Colleen laughed nervously. "I mean, no offense, but I treat everyone the same." "That's the problem," Maya said, locking eyes with her. "You treat everyone the same, badly, unless they fit your preferred picture." Colleen shifted in her seat. "I watched you for 5 hours discriminate, neglect, and dismiss passengers who didn't look like you. I also happen to own a major stake in this airline. And I believe in accountability." Colleen opened her mouth, then closed it. "You're relieved of duty effective immediately," Maya said, sliding a termination document across the table. "Sign it." The moment was quiet. Tense. Real. Colleen, red-faced and sweating, scribbled her name. But Maya wasn't done. The rest of the first-class crew, seated in another room, were each questioned, shown footage from the flight, and made to answer for their actions. Some tried to deny it. Others deflected. But the evidence was there, clear, undeniable. 4 out of 5 were dismissed on the spot. The 5th, a young attendant who quietly slipped Maya an apology note mid-flight, was spared and reassigned. By the next morning, news of the incident had gone viral, not because Maya wanted attention, but because one passenger live-streamed the moment Colleen was escorted off the flight. Social media exploded. Black CEO holds racist airline crew accountable. Finally, someone stood up and made it count. She didn't shout. She didn't fight. She acted. Maya released a short statement. "This isn't just about me. It's about the countless professionals who are treated as second-class citizens, even in first-class seats. Everyone deserves dignity. Let this be a reminder: silence enables abuse. But action changes culture." The airline's board issued a public apology and launched a comprehensive review of its service standards and diversity training protocols. The twist: a week later, that same flight attendant who had smirked at Maya was spotted in a viral video, waiting tables at a diner, grumbling about how people are too sensitive. The internet wasn't kind. Meanwhile, Maya quietly funded a mentorship program for young minority professionals entering the aviation and service industries. She didn't just punish the problem, she built a solution. Moral of the story: power doesn't always raise its voice. Sometimes, it walks calmly, acts decisively, and leaves a lasting mark. Bias wears many uniforms, but so does justice. When treated unfairly, speak up, not always in anger, but always with purpose. And remember, when someone tries to serve you less than you deserve, don't just accept the plate. Ask why. And then do something about it. Before we go, don't forget to like, share, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Where are you watching from? We'd love to know. Until next time, stay aware, stay bold.